Hi, this is David from Change By Now Hypnotherapy, and I'm really excited to be here because I'm going to talk a little bit about being a failure expert. Now, what is a failure expert? Well, a failure expert is a person who understands failure in a way that they can turn every failure into a success. Now, you might be wondering, why are you talking about this? You're supposed to be a hypnotist. Your channel is called Change By Now Hypnotherapy. The reason I'm talking about this is because it is my responsibility as a hypnotist to give my clients the type of information that will allow them to better their lives. I personally believe that is not limited to a 60-minute session. I want to give my clients the tools so they can go out into the world and be successful even when they're done with me. And that's why we're talking about this right now. So there's a few steps. So the first step is going out into the world and having a desired outcome and attempting to do that. So let's use the example of a woman who wants to lose weight. She'll say to herself something along the lines of, I'm going to eat perfect today. I'm not going to eat any chocolate at work. I'm going to go about my business. I'm going to eat well. I'm going to feel good about it. So she gets home later that night and she realizes that she didn't do as well as she wanted to do. Okay. So step two. Step two of the process is realizing that you failed. Now, realizing it is not saying to yourself, I didn't do so good today, huh? Well, I guess, tomorrow's another day, and then repeating the same negative. No. Realizing that you failed means that you realize it because you know you're about to make a change. That is the realization of failure. And that makes you a success. Knowing that I did something today, it wasn't really the way I wanted it to be, but tomorrow is another day and I'm going to do something about it. So then there's step three, and step three is forgiveness. Saying to yourself, this happened to me. I didn't do as well as I thought I would, but I'm okay with it. And you know what? I have the capabilities. I'm a special person. I can make this happen. I don't have to repeat the same thing over and over and feel bad all the time. That doesn't make sense. Step four. So step four is looking at what happened and saying to yourself, how can I do this differently? Well, with food, maybe she didn't plan. Maybe she wasn't anticipating things that were going to come up in the office, like people having candy or different things. So now she can plan for that. She can plan her day. Maybe she'll wake up a little bit earlier in the morning and prepare all her food for the day. So it's not like a kind of a weird thing where it's like she gets to work and there's all this good food there that she wasn't anticipating. And then step five, repeating the process all over again. Doing what you're trying to do for the desired outcome. So let's say she goes through the whole day, and now because she packed all her stuff, she prepared her food, she does much, much better. But she doesn't necessarily do perfectly. Maybe she ate a little chocolate, or maybe something came up where she did pretty good, better than the day before, but not perfect. So now the cycle repeats again. She'll realize that she didn't do as well as she did. She'll realize she failed, knowing that she can make that change. She'll then forgive herself. So then she'll come up with solutions so the next day she can do even better than she did the day before. Well, as you can see how this works, it just keeps repeating and keeps repeating.